Hi everyone, my name is Namkosi Tulugama. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Notes from My Pad. Today, I would like to talk to you about my experiences of parenting on the move. Well, I call it parenting on the move. So, parenting on the move basically means being a present parent when you are not always physically present. So you are on the move, you're moving from one point to another. This probably means you don't always get to spend every night at home with your children. Okay, so you guys are already aware, or well, at least for those who do not know, I do have 3 biological children, and also I do have a whole lot of other children who are not biological. Actually, my firstborn is turning 27 years old. In the next 2 weeks, on the 1st of August, she will be turning 27. And that firstborn of mine, or of ours actually, that firstborn has turned me into a granny. And so I'm officially, or I have officially been a granny for exactly the past 1 month. I've been turned into a granny 2 times because another child of mine who is a bit younger also did exactly the same thing as the older one, turned me into a granny. So I have 2 smaller nyana, both 1 month old grandkids. Can you believe it? So there was no way of running away from this role. Even if the other one had done the right thing, this other one would not have. Okay, anyway, that's not what I'm talking about today. I think when I'm stronger, I will talk about them. I told them that I was planning to actually invite them into the channel and just discuss this decision of mothering. I mean, yeah, at the particular stages of life that they're at. Anyway, today I want to talk about parenting on the move, which is based on my own biological mothering experiences of the 3 kids that I have. So, oh, by the way, I do have many other children other than the 2 girls that I mentioned who've just given birth, and other than the 3 boys that I'll be talking about today. I do have many other. um, so, okay, the thing about mothering on the move, I want to talk about it. So I'll try and be very careful because I have been wanting to talk about mothering or parenting for the longest time, but I always thought I do not want to implicate my sons. I do not want to implicate the children that I've given birth to, of which, in most of the cases, when I talk about parenting, it is based on the experiences that I've had with them in the past decade or so that I've had them. But anyway, so like today, I just thought, no, let me do this because it's about something that is always in my notepad. It's not from my pad. Sometimes I have to remind myself, no, it's okay because this is what I want to do. It's my notes, it's my pad, it's my life, it's my experiences. So, to those who do not yet have children, I do want to say, please, if you can, especially if you are young, delay it as much as you can. Delay the process, delay the stage, delay the phase if you are young, particularly. But anyway, it's not just about the age, ne? It's not just the age which will determine whether you have a kid or not. But I do want to make a disclaimer to say, if you do not have children yet and you do want to, or you do plan to have children one day, think about it carefully, plan around it closely, pray about it, and obviously find the right partner. Find the right partner, because unfortunately with children, you okay, I know there are many single parents out there, like yeah, people who are parenting alone, and just because of different dynamics and different reasons, parents pass away, parents are in jail, parents get married to other people and they get disassociated with their children. There's just many dynamics, but like assuming that everything works out, the person who fathers your kids, if you're a woman, or the other way around, if you're a man, is a person that you never really get to fully and totally disassociate from without negative implications to the kids or to the children. So this is why I would say the father or the mother of your children always gets associated with you as the other parent in one way or the other. So this is why I'm saying find the right partner. By that, I'm not only meaning somebody ongasoze wahlukana naye ngoba phela vele kusasa silazi, but I mean umuntu that even if uhlukana naye, who can be able to still be the great parent in this parenting relationship. That I think this is very important. But anyway, let me come back to my experiences. Guys, parenting is actually, I think, a difficult job that is unpaid, I will say. We don't get monetary compensation for parenting. Oh, well, yeah, actually, the social grants, you're not really being paid to be a parent, they're just giving you support to take care of the child. So, this job, guys, it's very difficult and it's very deep and it's never ending and it is timeless. Actually, like once you fall pregnant, if you decide to keep the baby, then it's timeless. That's just how it is. Obviously, I know, because even with my mom, as old as I am, I'm a granny myself right now, but my mom, she's still parenting me as I speak. Like right now, as I'm here making this video, she's busy parenting me. So those who know, if you know, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. But parenting on the move can be difficult. But parenting in general is very difficult, because I think sometimes because I'm on the move, I feel it more. But the reality is most of the things that I'm going through now are like normal. They are my everyday encounters. It's just that I deal with them differently if I'm physically there at that particular time when stuff happens. Okay, just to narrow it down, schooling, homeworks, assessments, and projects. And the kids' role in this whole thing, and the kids' responsibility in this whole business, in this whole relationship. And then the teachers. Oh my God, the teachers. And I know a lot of parents have been complaining, mostly since COVID, about how much they feel the teachers have just pushed on the load into the parents. I'm not here to complain about the teachers. I'm actually not even here to complain about the children per se, but I just want to share some of the difficulties, which I think we don't always talk about. And as a result, sometimes we don't always realize how those situations in relation to our kids or in our kids' schooling affect us. Let me make an example, maybe which is just going to end up telling the story. So this morning I get a phone call from a friend. She's like, "Hey, how are you? I'm just checking on you." Okay, great. So we talk. And then yesterday, obviously, I saw her. And then, so yesterday when I saw her, I already shared with her how I received an email from one of my kids' teachers and how it just threw me off. It was like an email kind of complaining about the child. So this email is nothing new. I get a lot of such emails. Not to say that I have problem children per se, but I mean sometimes kids just don't do what they have to do. So the teacher is reporting, so and so didn't bring a pen, so and so didn't bring a homework book, so and so's homework was not signed, whatever the case might be. So yesterday I got I think I'm gonna call it a disturbing email because it disturbed me. I got a disturbing email yesterday, and they said I had a very long day. So I was taken off a bit, but I had to be strong and soldier on because I had a busy day at work. And then I deal with the day. I didn't respond to the email. I just forwarded the email to the father of the kids, my husband, and then I decided not to deal with it because I felt it was too much for me. And then, so I shared this with my friend in the morning. Then we went on with the day. So this morning she's checking on me. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, but I didn't have a good night's sleep. And then she's like, why? I'm like, hey, I'm not sure. I was just tossing and turning. I couldn't fall asleep. And then the more I was speaking to her, the more I actually realized that no, firstly, it was that email that I got yesterday morning, which I actually did not deal with. Like I said, I only forwarded it to my husband, and I didn't respond to the teacher as I normally do. I did speak to my child about it. We had a long conversation about it, but yeah, I still didn't respond to the teacher. And then, yeah, I feel like the issue is not sorted out, obviously. Then, um, so now this morning when she speaks to me, my friend, I realized that, okay, actually part of the reason, something that was bothering me at the back of my head is the issue of this parent-teacher child relationship, actually. Because I think for me, it's not so much about if the homework book was brought or not. It is the parent-teacher relationship, the parent-teacher child relationship, which I think is straining me a bit. I feel like I'm doing some grade in primary school. But anyway, then I recognized as something that was partly the reason why I actually did not have a good night's sleep, because this is something that I did not fully engage with. And then obviously I received another work email quite late as I was trying to sleep. Okay. So when I check my gadgets in the middle of trying to sleep, I get this email, which is work related, which was not so cool, but okay, stuff that one has to deal with. And again, I realized this morning as I'm chatting to my friend, actually, probably this is the other reason why I couldn't actually really fall asleep, because this is something, it became my first item on the to-do list today, this morning, that work-related email later. So kids, for us who love our kids, and for us who parent closely, when things go wrong, if I may say, when things go wrong with our kids at school or wherever, in the sports or even at home, it affects us directly. It affects us emotionally. It affects us psychologically. Definitely many other ways as well, including financially. But go difficult. I think I have that problem. Maybe many other parents have this problem of I don't want to say of not being able to differentiate between my life and the kids' lives, but so when they make it, I feel like I'm making it, and when they don't make it, yeah, actually that's a problem. And then when they don't make it, I feel like I'm not making it. But I mean, I'm an adult, and I mean, I'm very conscious, like I'm very aware, and I mean, I work hard. Bona, they are not adults. I'm not sure how conscious they are, and I'm not sure how hard they work anyway. So, but then the problem becomes when I don't want to say when I measure myself according to their successes or lack of success, but you know what I'm talking about. If you're a parent, if you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just mentioning that as part of the challenge of parenting on the move, because actually today I thought I would have to try and make an appointment with the teacher, like to just, I don't know, try and discuss this thing once and for all, because like I say, it's not about the child bringing or not bringing a specific item to school. It is about the parent teacher child relationship, which uh, I guess I don't want to say it's not healthy, because we always say in relationships there must be communication, and I think there's a lot of communication. In actual fact, the problem might be over communication. So yeah, this is what is an issue with me, parenting on the move. But anyway, just to update on exactly that email, when I forwarded the email to my husband, he did say I must just like give him today and tomorrow to finish his big assignment that he's dealing with right now, and then he will then make an appointment to meet with the teacher and to discuss this thing once and for all. Because I mean, I guess he realizes how much it stresses me, but obviously he doesn't respond the way I respond when we receive these emails as parents. but it's difficult. I just want to mention that it's difficult, and it's one of those small little things that are even not part of your work and not, in your to-do list, but they are there in your life and they affect you, particularly when things are not going right. Like I'm making an example of an email or emails complaining about a child doing this or not doing that. Yeah, I thought let me just share that. I don't know if you get my point, because I was trying to be discreet about the names and everything, you know. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. But I hope that it's gonna get better. I believe that it is gonna get better because the kids are growing themselves, and as they grow, I believe they become more responsible. Well, I hope they are gonna be becoming more responsible, because I think a lot of the complaints are just on the issue of irresponsibility, on the part of the kids. Yeah, so let me just stop there with my reflections and my musings and my, I don't know, and sharing the notes from my pad. Thank you.